Hello students. Today again we are going to discuss about your paper number 501 safety, right? Industrial safety. In this we were discussing about your unit number 1 safety in industry, right? So in this unit we have started this unit with introduction. Then we have discussed about concepts of safety, and then we were discussing about industrial problems of industrial safety, right? In the last session, in this point, problems of industrial safety, we have discussed about problems of industrial accident. Point number 1, problems of industrial accident, and point number 2, occupational health and environmental pollution, right? Today we are going to discuss about point number 3, nature and size of the safety problems. Means especially we are discussing about safety of any industry or problems occurs during industrial operations, right? So what kind of safety measures any management can do? We were discussing this all factors, right? So this is our point number 3, nature and size of the safety problems. Safety problems are multi-dimensional. Means we cannot define it simply. It is multi-dimensional, right? They require multidisciplinary approach to resolve them. We have to take into account physical, human, economical, legal and ethical issues to solve them. Means we have to concentrate on many points: physical, human, economical, legal and ethical issue, and to resolve them we need to do many actions or many work, right? They require multidisciplinary approach to resolve them, and especially it is multidimensional. Size of the safety problem is very big. It is reported by WHO that every year there are 12 crores accidents all over the world, of which 2.2 lakhs accidents are fatal. Means the fatal rate of this all accidents is also very big. So we can say the size of the safety problem is very big, and it is also reported by WHO. Now our point number 4, factors impending safety. So we are discussing the topic problems of industrial safety, and in this the point number 4, factors impending safety. There are different factors which directly or indirectly contributes to safety problems. Few are as under. Means there are many direct and indirect factors which create industrial safety problems. So here below you can see few are as under. Number 1, physical factors. Number 2, psychological factors. Number 3, physico-psycho factors. Number 4, wrong design of workplace. Number 5, wrong design of work. Number 6, improper design of workflow. Number 7, improper design of work practices. Number 8, weak management may prove weak to generate resources for industry. B, understand problems of workers and others. C, implement solutions. D, take appropriate disciplinary actions at right time. So these all are done by management. But if management is weak, then the overall outcome will be also weak. Number 9, emphasis on injury but ignore root causes of accidents and their proper solutions. Number 10, work management or workers not properly motivated. Number 11, lack of understanding of the behavioral problems. And number 12, misconceptions about accidents and accident proneness. So these all are few factors which are directly or indirectly contributes to increase safety problems. Right? There may have some wrong designs of workplace, there may have some wrong design of work or wrong design of working pattern, right? Some other factors are improper design of workflow, improper design of work practices. There may have some weak management. Sometimes any organization or industry ignore root problems of the accidents and they do not take proper actions on that. Management or workers not properly motivated for working in an environment. 11, lack of understanding of the behavioral problems. Number 12, misconception about accident and accident proneness. So there may have some lack of mutual understanding and some other problems. Misconception about accidents and accident proneness. So these all factors are directly and indirectly contributes to safety problems, right? Now our another last point is 13. Number 13, lack of trust, weak communications, language and cultural mismatch are the variety of factors which contribute towards industrial problems and safety. Means this last one is also very important. Lack of trust, weak communication. If in any organization or industry there is communication, the communication is very weak. Because of that, they may have to lead many problems, right? Lack of trust, there is difference in language, cultural mismatch are the variety of factors which contribute towards industrial problems and safety. So, this way we can say there are many factors directly or indirectly uh, impact on or affect on or effect on industrial safety problems or industrial safety. Here we are having reason number 5, point number 5, for problems of industrial safety. Reasons for accident prevention. All accident must be prevented as they cause human sufferings. Means every accidents have to be prevented because they causes human sufferings and many other problems. People consider damage to health or self more seriously than damage to wealth. Means everyone consider their health first, right? Health or self more seriously than damage to wealth. Cost of accident, loss of profit, etc. I am repeating this sentence. People consider damage to health or self more seriously than damage to wealth. Cost of accident, loss of profits, etc. Means if they do not get any profit, if they have to pay much more for the accident, right? They have to lose their wealth also, but still their health and self safety is the priority of any person working in any organization or industry. They have first their health and self, and after that this all wealth, accident cost, loss of profit, it will be after that. So all accident must be prevented as they causes human suffering. And cost of accident, loss of profit, etc. are also powerful economical reasons to prevent accidents. I am repeating here the sentence. People consider damage to health or self more seriously than damage to wealth. Cost of accident, loss of profit, etc. are also powerful economical reasons to prevent accidents. Means cost of accident will be more, but still everyone has priority of their health first, but still these all are also the reasons. Cost of accident, loss of profit, etc. are also powerful economical reasons to prevent accidents. Accident create legal problems. Breach of legal provisions invite prosecution and punishment. Means there may have some many problems, this kind of legal problems because of this kind of accidents, right? To avoid imprisonment in case of serious accident, one will prefer to prevent accidents. Means because of accident, if any people have uh, imprisoned, then it will be better for them to take care or to prevent this kind of accident. Otherwise they may have imprisonment because of serious accidents, because of breaking rules, because of this kind of prosecution and punishment. So there may have to face many legal problems also, so it is better to prevent this kind of accident. So there they do not need to face damage to health or any person. They need not to face uh, cost of accident, loss of profit, and many other things they can prevent if they are able to prevent accidents, right? Too many accidents may destabilize workers' trust in the safety policy of the company. Means many accident breaks workers' trust, right? Too many accidents may destabilize workers' trust in the safety policy of the company because company have set many rules, safety aspects, safety. They have put many safety objects or many things, but still then if any accident occur, then it may destabilize workers' trust in the safety policy of the company, which in long run creates shortage of skill and capable workers, which in long run create shortage of skill and capable workers. Means if worker lose their trust on the company, then the company overall company will lose their efficient and creative workers. They will lose their capable workers also because of losing trust. So accident prevention is very important thing in any organization, company or industry, right? So they will overcome this all the points we have discussed here: damage to health, wealth, cost of paying for cost of accident, loss of profit, many other reasons, legal problems like prosecution and punishment, imprisonment because of serious accident, and destabilize workers' trust because of a big accident, right? So this way any company can overcome of these all points by preventing accidents. So this is very important. There are many reasons for accident prevention and we have discussed all. For all these reasons, accidents should be prevented at all costs. કોઈ પણ કિંમતે એક્સિડન્ટ્સને રોકવા એ બહુ જ જરૂરી છે. જેમાંના મહત્ત્વના દરેક મુદ્દાઓ આપણે અહીં ડિસ્કસ કર્યા. કોઈ પણ કામ કરતા માણસ માટે, એના વર્કર્સ માટે, એના ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રી પર્સન માટે એની હેલ્થ અને એની સેલ્ફ સેફટી ફર્સ્ટ હોય છે, એની વેલ્થ કરતાં પણ, રાઈટ? એક્સિડન્ટની જે કોસ્ટ હોય, પ્રોફિટ લોસ જે હોય, એ દરેક રીઝનને પણ આપણે જો કન્સિડર કરીએ તો એ દરેક ઇકોનોમિકલ રીઝન્સ પણ એક્સિડન્ટને રોકવા માટે કારણભૂત છે. એક્સિડન્ટ ક્રિએટ્સ લીગલ પ્રોબ્લેમ્સ ઓલ્સો. લીગલ પ્રોબ્લેમ્સ પણ ક્રિએટ થાય છે એક્સિડન્ટ્સના લીધે, જેમાંથી નિયમોનો ભંગ, ફરિયાદ અને કહી શકાય પનિશમેન્ટ એટલે દંડ પણ થાય છે. અને સિરિયસ એક્સિડન્ટ્સના અંદર એ કંપની પર્સન જે હોય તેને જેલ પણ થઈ શકે છે. તો આવી બધી પ્રોબ્લેમ્સને પ્રિવેન્ટ કરવા માટે એક્સિડન્ટ્સને પ્રિવેન્ટ કરવા જરૂરી છે. વર્કર્સનો ટ્રસ્ટ પણ ઓછો થાય અને જે મેન પાવર હોય, સારો વર્કિંગ મેન પાવર, એને ન ગુમાવે એના માટે પણ એક્સિડન્ટને કોઈ પણ કિંમતે રોકવા જરૂરી છે. તો આ રીતે આપણે પ્રોબ્લેમ્સ ઓફ ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રીયલ સેફ્ટીના અંદર ફર્સ્ટ પોઈન્ટ ડિસ્કસ કર્યો, પ્રોબ્લેમ્સ ઓફ ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રીયલ એક્સિડન્ટ. દેન પોઈન્ટ નંબર 2 આપણે ડિસ્કસ કર્યો ઓક્યુપેશનલ હેલ્થ એન્ડ એન્વાયરમેન્ટલ પોલ્યુશન. એન્ડ દેન આપણે ડિસ્કસ કર્યો પોઈન્ટ નંબર 3, નેચર એન્ડ સાઇઝ ઓફ ધ સેફ્ટી પ્રોબ્લેમ્સ. Then we have discussed about point number 4, factors impeding safety, and then we have discussed about point number 5, reasons for accident prevention. Now our point number 6 is place of industry and safety are inevitable. Place of industry and safety are necessary. In modern world, one cannot eliminate the industry from the society. In modern world, one cannot eliminate the industry from the society. And since industry is there, accidents are also inevitable. એટલે ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રીનું પ્લેસ અને સેફટી એ ખૂબ જ અનિવાર્ય વસ્તુઓ છે. મોડર્ન વર્લ્ડના અંદર ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રી વગર ચાલી શકે એમ છે નહીં. ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રીને એલિમિનેટ કરી શકાય એમ નથી સોસાયટીમાંથી. આપણું જે કોઈપણ રાજ્ય દેશ જે છે એમાંથી ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રી વગર ચાલી શકે એમ નથી. સિન્સ ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રી ઇઝ ધેર, એક્સિડન્ટ્સ are also inevitable. એટલે ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રીયલ એક્સિડન્ટ્સ ને બધું પણ ઇનએવિટેબલ છે, અનિવાર્ય છે. Industry with all its merits and demerits is bound to stay in the society. Therefore, safety will have to be on priority to prevent accident. Means because of industry there may have some accident, there may have some problems. So because of their merits and demerits, they have to bound to stay in the society, and therefore safety have to be on priority to prevent accidents. Means safety is the priority to prevent accidents. With changing nature of accident, research must continue to meet the new challenges of the time. Means there may lead some new problem by having many safety aspects. Still they have some new challenges. With changing nature of accidents, research must continue to meet the new challenges of the time. Means researcher have to do research on new pattern of these accidents. They have to resolve them in a new way. They have many new challenges by time, right? એટલે કે ટાઈમ પસાર થતાં ઘણા નવા ચેલેન્જીસ એ કોઈ પણ ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રીના સામે આવી શકે છે. રિસર્ચર્સને પણ ઘણા નવા એ સંશોધનો એ ફિલ્ડમાં કરવા પડે છે. તેના સામે પણ ઘણી નવી ચેલેન્જીસ આવે છે. બરાબર. સો પ્લેસ ઓફ ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રી એન્ડ સેફટી આર ઇનએવિટેબલ. ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રીનું પ્લેસ એ પણ એના વગર પણ ચાલી શકે એમ નથી, અને સેફટી બંને અનિવાર્ય વસ્તુઓ છે. કોઈપણ સોસાયટી એનું નિર્માણ ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રી વગર થઈ શકતું નથી. અત્યારના મોડર્ન જમાનાના અંદર ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રી એ એક પાયાની જરૂરિયાત થઈ ગઈ છે. ડે ટુ ડે લાઈફની દરેક પ્રોડક્ટ્સ, દરેક વસ્તુ એ ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રી દ્વારા પ્રોવાઈડ થાય છે. તો ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રીના સાથે સાથે એક્સિડન્ટ પણ એના સાથે સંકળાયેલા જ છે. સો એક્સિડન્ટ જેવી રીતે ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રીની સાથે એક્સિડન્ટ સંકળાયેલા છે, એવી રીતના ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રીની સાથે સોસાયટી પણ સંકળાયેલી છે, સોસાયટીના લોકો પણ જોડાયેલા છે. બરાબર. તો આ રીતે સેફટી એક જ રસ્તો છે જેનાથી એક્સિડન્ટનું પ્રિવેન્શન થઈ શકે છે. બટ ડે ટુ ડે લાઈફના અંદર રોજે નવા ચેલેન્જીસ આવે છે. ચેન્જિંગ ઇન નેચર ઓફ એક્સિડન્ટ, રોજે એક્સિડન્ટના નેચર્સ એ ચેન્જ થતા હોય છે. નવા પ્રકારના એક્સિડન્ટ્સ, નવી પ્રોબ્લેમ, નવી ચેલેન્જીસ સામે આવતી હોય છે. તો રિસર્ચર્સને પણ નવા સંશોધનો ટાઈમ ટુ ટાઈમ કરવા પડે છે. તો પોઈન્ટ નંબર 6, પ્લેસ ઓફ ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રી એન્ડ સેફટી આર ઇનેવિટેબલ. Now our point number 7, importance of safety technology and engineering for minimizing accidents. Importance of safety technology and engineering for minimizing accidents. Means how to develop this safety technology and engineering for minimizing accidents. Automation has reduced cost of safety and ensure better controls. Means by making automation in industry, means by making automatic working instruments without take help of manpower. Automation has reduced cost of safety and ensure better controls. Sensors, fire alarms, safety cameras, and other technical and engineering devices has improved safety skills. Means in day-to-day life, now we come with some new sensors, fire alarms, safety cameras, and other technical and engineering devices, and they have improved safety skills because with the help of this all they can make workers safe, right? Because of the sensors, fire alarms, safety cameras, anyone can watch their operation outside of the plant. They can monitor their operation from the outside, and if in case of any accident they will be far away from this all vessels and their unit, so they may be, we can say, saved from this accident. So this automation and this kind of new technology, sensors, fire alarms, safety cameras, and other technical and engineering devices has improved safety skills, right? They are very helpful to improve safety aspects also, right? They have notable contribution in minimizing accidents. Means they have big contribution, notable contribution in minimizing accidents. Our safety cameras, fire alarms, safety sensors અને બીજી નવી ટેકનોલોજી અને એન્જિનિયરિંગ ડિવાઇસીસના લીધે એનું કન્ટ્રીબ્યુશન એ ખૂબ જ નોટેબલ છે, બરાબર? અને એના લીધે એક્સિડન્ટ ઘણા મિનિમાઇઝ કરી શકાય છે, બરાબર? લોકોને સારું સેફ વર્કિંગ એન્વાયરમેન્ટ પ્રોવાઈડ કરી શકાય છે. ઓટોમાઇઝેશનના લીધે સેફટીની કોસ્ટ, મીન્સ સેફટી માટે જે અવેલેબલ કરવું પડે એ દરેક વસ્તુની કોસ્ટ પણ ઘટી ગઈ છે ઓટોમાઇઝેશનથી માણસને ઇન્વોલ્વ થવાની જરૂરિયાત ઓછી રહે છે. ઓટોમેટિક જ ઇન્સ્ટ્રુમેન્ટ એનું કામ, એનું ફંક્શન એ પૂરું કરે છે અને બેટર કંટ્રોલ આપે છે માણસ કરતાં પણ. Automation has reduced cost of safety and ensure better controls. Role of human is very important to prevent accidents. Means we can say that with this safety technology and engineering, still there is a big role of human to prevent accidents. But the technology and engineering skill also have great contribution in reducing accidents. But still with that, this technology and engineering skill also have great contribution in reducing accidents means ટેકનોલોજી અને એન્જિનિયરિંગે પણ ખૂબ સારું યોગદાન આપ્યું છે એક્સિડન્ટ્સને રિડ્યુસ કરવામાં. માણસનો રોલ તો જરૂરી જ છે એક્સિડન્ટ પ્રિવેન્ટ કરવા માટે, બટ સ્ટીલ ન્યૂ ટેકનોલોજી એન્ડ એન્જિનિયરિંગ સ્કિલ have also great contribution in reducing accidents. We cannot ignore their role also, right? Because it has also big role. There is wide importance of safety technology and engineering for minimizing accidents. So this way we have discussed all the points one by one, right? Earlier we have discussed this problems of industrial safety by its classification by different problems. You can also describe this all. This is overall classification. Now point wise we have started this discussion. We have started it with number 1, problems of industrial accidents, predictable and unpredictable accidents, right? Then we have discussed about occupational health and environmental pollutions. This is also the part of industrial safety. Then today we have discussed about nature and size of the safety problems. Size of safety problem is very big. It is reported by WHO that many of accidents are fatal, and this is very dangerous thing for, or this is very negative side of any accident. Factors impeding safety, we have discussed many factors over here. Improper design of workflow, improper design of work practices, wrong design of workplace, and many other factors, physical factors, psychological factors, and many things. Weak management will prove weak to generate resources for industry, understand problems of workers and others, implement solutions. So this way we have discussed about factors impeding safety. Then we have discussed about reasons for accident prevention. Point number 5. Because there are many reasons for preventing accidents. Because of accidents, any organization can lose their main wealth is their workers, and everyone has their health first, right? Their self first, self safety first. So by preventing accident, first of all, any organization can prevent this type of fatal accidents, this type of by that they can reduce fatal rate, right? And another thing is preventing accident is economical reason. Cost of accident, a company has to pay cost of accident. They may lead to loss of profit, and many more reasons also involved, and that's why there is very necessary to prevent accident to overcome this economical reasons also. Accident create legal problems also, so it is required to prevent accident in any cost, at any cost, right? There may have some imprisonment and prosecution punishment to the company person because of serious accidents. So it is also important to preventing accident. They may lose their workers' trust also because of this kind of serious accidents, and they may lead to shortage of their skill and capable workers also. So this way the accident prevention should be very important at any cost. right? Then we have discussed point number 6. Place of industry and safety are inevitable because of modernization, or we can say modern world. Industry is a important part of our life and society. So this way we cannot eliminate industry from the society. So this is very important. So it is required to prevent accidents, right? And it is very very important. Our point number 7 is importance of safety technology and engineering for minimizing accidents. So there is big importance of safety technology and engineering for minimizing accidents. Day to day researcher made many research on this kind of accidents, preventing, reducing accidents, right? So this way we can say they have make safety cameras, say fire alarms, sensors and other technology and engineering device, and it has improved safety skill also. Automation is a very good, we can say, another thing of this reducing cost of safety, right? So thank you all students. In the next session we will be with the next point. Till then, thank you all.